Joao Damas is the person who actually created these slides, so I can't take credit for them. But I'm Peter Losher. I'm with the Internet Systems Consortium, the operators of f.rootservers.net, and I'm here to briefly talk about the recent addition of Quad A records into the root. On February the 4th, IANA introduced for the first time Quad A records in the rootservers.net zone. Initially, we started out with about half of the root servers providing service over IPv6, and they're listed here, A, F, H, J, K, and M. Across all the root servers, the queries levels were basically about the same, about 80 to 100 queries per second. I don't know how well it's showing up on the boards next to me, but the big red is obviously IPv4 in the graph, and then the little green at the top, sort of like fuzz, is the IPv6 traffic. FRoot is using IPv6 in exactly the same ways we're using IPv4. That is that all of our local nodes are advertising our /48, and then we have a covering /47, which we're advertising on the global nodes, so to prevent blackwalling. Currently, we have about 13 nodes serving IPv4 and IPv6. That's about a third of our over 43 nodes worldwide. Right now, most of the traffic is primarily going to Paris and Amsterdam, and then our global nodes. To those of you who may be familiar with the way IPv6 has been sort of developed, that's actually not too surprising. But however, we've gotten very little traffic in Japan. But we think that's more because of the culture of peering in Japan. We have very few v6 peers. We're ready basically almost everywhere. So let us know, and we'll go ahead and peer with you. We've had a couple of IXs where we're at currently, once the Quad A's were in, say, hey, why aren't you connected up to our v6 peering fabric? Well, we didn't know you had a v6 peering fabric. But if you want to have a v6 peering fabric, let us know. We'll try to help you out. If you look at our website, we have a list of all of our effort nodes, and if it's not capable, then we'll help you out. Bind itself doesn't need any code changes. We've been supporting v4 and v6 for many years, actually mostly since the beginning, with bind 9. Now we're going to include the updated hints file in 9.5, which is the next dot release. In the meantime, you can go over to the Internet FTP site to download the latest root hints file. Any questions?
So at this time, we can take questions for all three lightning talks. You're welcome to the mics. We have 1 minute left. No?